Hey guys, what is up and welcome to Road to Rare episode 23. Today we're going to be opening our rewards from the weekend just gone. We're going to be building our teams live. We currently have 30 minutes, the lineups have just come out and let's get into it. So guys, not much to talk about this week with rewards. We did hit 2 big cash finishes, but unfortunately, as all of your guys' lineups probably are, my lineups were played with DMPs all over the place. Unfortunately, a lot of relegation, as you're going to see in a moment. But we're going to start off with the Real Madrid boys. Unfortunately, I didn't captain Bellingham or Mbappe, as that would have had me in the top 3 positions with my XP. Nonetheless, £15, we do not mind it, and we take it towards the bank balance. And then moving into my favourite team of the weekend, we managed to get 4th. Unfortunately, 12 points away from 3rd place, but nonetheless, we managed to pick up a solid £80 cash, with Nicholas Moritz and Kleindienst from Mönchengladbach picking up a solid 3-0 result. Amiri getting a clearance off the line for a solid 98.7. Kim Min-jae with 100 with that goal scored. And Granit Xhaka with only a 57.1 points, but still enough to get us 4th place. Let's get into the rewards. So guys, we're going to quickly rush through the rewards, as you can see in front of you. I'm going to quickly mute that. We managed to get promoted from Division 2 into Division 1, but as you'll see, we also got relegated. We're into the Division 1 for Rare, which is pretty nice, and then the rest is Classic. Apart from this is in season, which we do not mind at all. And as we're going to see, we got quite a bit of relegation with all those DMPs going on. Unfortunately, from Division 1 in Bundesliga to Division 2, a Division 2 in season to the Division 3, and then the rest, I believe, was Classic, apart from the oh no, I didn't realise we have 1 Champion Division 2 down in Division 3. But let's see what the cash rewards we got, and let's see how much essence we managed to secure. So, $200 in cash. I believe that's wrong, because I would take $200 in cash if we did. If I refresh this, we currently have £130. If it was $200, that's another £130. We did actually get more. I'm going to have to quickly look at this from last week. I know I'm doing this live, but I do not know how I managed to get $200. I mean, it now says 40. I'm going to have a quick scroll down. I'm wasting valuable building time here, but I do not know where that cash has come from, because I believed we only managed to get the $20 in La Liga and then $100 in Bundesliga. Nonetheless, we've got 12 boxes to open. We're going to rip through these quickly. We need 7 essence, which is quite possible. We have some decent rare boxes. We have a 2-star to start. We need 2 lots of 2 essence if possible. That is an awful start. That means we're not getting a rip. We get an £8 market credit from the start. The other 2-star box, we're basically going to need to hope for 10 essence here, which we're probably not going to get. So 1 essence there, then a 4-star box. There is let's look at the probabilities. There's a 9.9% chance I get 20 and 0.1% chance of 40. Be lucky, give us 20 essence so we can do a rare craft. Come on, Sorare. And we only get 3, which takes us up to 17. Let's rip through these limited boxes. 1 star to start off with. Pretty anticlimactic, not expecting much. Get 2 essence there. Into the 4-star. Hopefully we can get up to a nice tier 4 plus craft. And with 8 limited essence there, that is definitely going to help us out. I'm going to have a quick look at the time. It's currently 7 o'clock. We get another 8 limited essence, so I have 30 minutes to do my lineups. I am absolutely rushing through this. I have had a quick look just before I started filming how many of my players are actually playing. We should be able to rip 1 craft here. Will it be a tier 4 plus, or I think we need 50 essence for that? Or is it going to be a boring tier 5 plus? We are going through this so fast, and you guys will understand when I get to my lineups in a moment, because there may be potential that we buy a nice card for ourselves, but we shall see. So 3 essence in the last one. Let's go over to the essence. We have 41. So it is going to be 2 tier 5 crafts, 2 tier 5 rips. Can we get lucky? Can we get a high serial number? Come on, Sorare, give me some luck. We won in the 700s. That is absolutely atrocious. 350. This guy probably has never seen a pitch in his life. He's probably under 16. He's from Union Berlin, and it is David Pereiro. Never heard of him. Skip straight through. Not even going to bother checking the price on that one. And then we're going to reveal the second one. Be lucky. 489. It's not good again. We unfortunately did not get lucky this week. It's an English forwards, and it is from Newcastle. Is that going to be Callum Wilson? And it is Callum Wilson. Helps with the collection bonus. We do not mind it at all. I do not know what is going on with Sorare right now. It looks like it's bugging out. But guys, we are going to get into the lineup building live. So guys, as you can see in front of you, we have 26 minutes. I've opened every single lineup possible from the players that I have. So we can quickly go back and forwards. And you guys can see how I build my lineups. We've provisionally already built some. So we're going to start off with our rare champion squad. So in here, we have gone for Courtois in goal, who I think I'm going to stick with. I'm going to get my options up. So we've got Courtois here. I think Emilio Martinez is going to go in the specialist competition. We have Rudiger, Valverde, Pedri, and then Rodrigo captain. I'm just going to see if there's any other alternatives. Frankie de Jong is starting if I go over to... This is going to be fun. So de Jong is starting. So we could switch it up a bit there, but we're going to keep Pedri because he's Nova 61. Valverde and Pedri I like. Rudiger, our other choice on centre-back are Koundé, but he is a 51, so will not be entered into there. And then Rodrigo, we could put Rafinha in, but unfortunately he's a classic. So that is going to be our team. We're going to go with Rodrigo captain against Brest, a nice fixture. We're then going to go into our other rare team and see if we can build one. So this will be the specialist competition. Let's see if we can build a rare team in specialist. Fingers crossed. So Emilio Martinez is one of our under 50s. Koundé, unfortunately, because of the lineups lock, he is not. He's an 51, but that doesn't matter because we have Chouameni to chuck in there. Then up front, we're obviously going to go with Rafinha. And then to finish off, we don't have another in-season player because we're only allowed 2 Barcelona players. So we need to buy a player quickly. We need an in-season from any position that is an under 60. So let's go over to the market. Let's look at average score, L15. Cost, let's go £20. This is going to be so random. Starting prediction, we're going to go quite high. Let's see what we can see off the market. We want a team with a good fixture. There's not many there at all. Is that all that's on the market? Let's go maybe £50. This is probably going to be a stupid decision. We're probably not going to end up in the rewards at all. But you guys can see my crazy last minute thinking. Let's go over to the market. So we're going to go over to the market. We're going to go rare. Not instant buy. We want manager sales, rare. Then we're going to go playing in this game week. So game week 48, that is the date. That is correct. We have 24 minutes left. I should have put a clock on the screen. That would have been quite fun. Let's go £60 max budget. And then let's go highest average score. And let's see what we can pick up for this price budget. And see if there's any good players here that basically draw my eye and I go, they could perform well in this one-off game that I will never use you again in. Ben Tabani for Dortmund. They have a pretty good fixture. Is he playing? Dortmund, Ben Tabani is playing against Shakhtar. And he's got that possibility to get some good scores. So I think Ben Tabani, for £25, we're going to lock him up. We're going to buy him right now with that cash that we just got from the week. This may be a stupid decision, but I tell you what, guys, it is going to be fun to see on Friday if this pays off. Let's go over to the lineup builder. I didn't even check his L15. That could be criminal. Let's go over to rare. And there we go. There he is. 58. Just fits it. Confirm the lineup. Let me know how you think that team is going to do. We're then going to go into our special lineups because for me, they are my kind of preferred. So we've gone for Kobel, Schlotterbeck. Let me load this up. So as you can see, we don't want to be sharing a cash prize. We want to be winning that £1,000. Kobel, Schlotterbeck, great game against Shakhtar. De Bruyne is starting. If we head over here, De Bruyne and Haaland are starting indeed, which, pardon me, is great. We then have Frimpong, Bayern Leverkusen against Slavia Bratislava. That's Bayern Munich, not Oh no, we're having a mare. Leverkusen, there we go. We've got Frimpong here. Does he fit the... I think we needed one more L50 player. I'm going to scroll down here and see if we have any better alternatives. I could chuck like a Modric in here, but I don't know what Modric's L50 is. 53, that's really annoying because I saw that he's starting. What other L50 players have we got? We've got Vazquez, who's playing against Brest. Casado's not playing. Jimenez, I don't think is playing. Julian Brandt, but we can't have any more Dortmund players. PSG, where is my PSG? Who are they playing against? They are playing against Stuttgart. Due is playing up front. That could be a fun one. Let's do it. Let's go for the big scores. You either go big or go home. And we are going big here. I don't fancy any of the... Araujo against Atalanta. I see Atalanta scoring. I can't see a clean sheet. Or we could go for Frenkie de Jong. Oh, Frenkie de Jong, 14%. Bonus is going to be a big thing here. For that reason, midfielder, feel like he's going to dominate. Potential of a decisive. Frenkie de Jong is going to be our player of choice in that midfield position. Then we're going to go into our other specialist team. So, as you can see, we have got Edison and Akanji. They are both starting if we head over to the Manchester City lineup. Edison in goal, Akanji in centre-back. And then we have Florian Wirtz, who is starting against Leverkusen. Very nice fixture. Harry Kane, because he's got that under L60. And then our other 50 rated player, we've gone for Griezmann. He is starting. It's a nice fixture, but I want to see if there's any better alternatives. So Odegaard is a shout there. Ben Sabani again. Rodrigo de Paul against Red Bull Salzburg is also a nice lineup. I have so many good players I could chuck here. And do you know who I'm going to go with? I'm going to go for a very random one. We're going to chuck a Luka Modric. If we go over to Brest vs Real Madrid, Luka Modric is playing alongside Valverde. I like that quite a lot. Modric, when he plays, has some absolutely cracking scores. And that is going to be our team. We have one over 60, two under 50s, because City have been absolutely appalling. Fingers crossed against Club Brugge, then keep that clean sheet. And that is another lineup in the bag. We have 20 minutes left. I can calm down a bit. I may be able to edit this. It's going pretty well at the moment. We're going to go into the ones, what is this? The Champion Pro. So this lineup is going to be, I've seen Musiala is now out of this. So Manuel Neuer is going to be our goalkeeper of choice. One of the best fixtures for keeping a clean sheet. Grimaldo, it's between him and Upamecano. If we look at the Bayern lineup quickly, just to inform you guys. So we have... My eyes have been drawn to Tell just because of the Chelsea rumours. We've got Müller and Tell on the left with Pavlovic playing in that CDM role and then Kim. So there's no Upamecano. There is a Sane and a Elise and a Kane. Elise, Kane and Kimmich are going to be my favourite players from this lineup. So we're not going to go with Grimaldo. We are going to go with Grimaldo. We're not going to go with Kim Min-jae. Manuel Neuer will stay in goal. Elise... And then Mbappe, we're going to play up front because I don't believe there's any better forwards. I feel like Mbappe against Brest is more chance of goals than Yamal against Atalanta. Or then I'm also looking at Ousmane Dembele because Stuttgart have a weaker team out or they're not playing their first team keeper. And now I'm going to switch this up. I might regret this. We're going to go with Ousmane Dembele. And then we're going to go with who's better out of Vitinha and... the other centre mid. I mean, going off the L50, so João Neves or Vitinha. Vitinha's got the higher XP. Last two games had higher scores. This is a very hard one. We've got to go with the L70. Vitinha is going to go in there. And then captain, we're going to go for... It's got to be Elise. Elise, that is going to secure us the cash. What do we need to do? So we fit the rules. I would love to look at the prize pool. So as you can see, if we hit 400 plus points, we win a share of £20,000. And if we are in the top 20%, you get a box. For top 5%, I guess you get a better box. And in third place, you get a shirt, second place shirt, and first place a shirt. I like that lineup. It's a shame that you can't be focusing on getting higher cash rewards, but nonetheless, I'm a big fan of this competition. And then we go into our final lineup. This one, I have too many players to not know where to play. So Courtois against Brest. Then we're going to go with Hakimi against PSG. Do I play the PSG boys together? No, I'm going to keep it switched up. So Bellingham is starting in midfield. It's between Rafinha and Mbappe for me, and I'm going to stick with Rafinha. Or do I want to do Yamal? This is a standard weekly conundrum for me. Every time I do my lineups, I do not have a clue who to put in. But as it stands, I'm going to take a little breather because I've been talking for about 15 minutes straight. These are the specialist teams. We're now going to go into Classic, and we're also going to go into the Common Special. So guys, I've got my breath back from speaking as fast as I can, and we're going to get into the Classic Champions Night Special with a lovely prize pool of £20,000 again. Pretty awesome of Sorare. I've gone with Pedri, safe bet, good fixture. Atlanta's going to be a hard game, so I'm hoping he can get some good duels. He's also going to be my captain, and he gets 86.5%, so we're hoping he can get 100 points. And then with 86.5%, that is going to be a solid 186.5 points. And then the rest of these players just need to get 220. It's as easy as that. We now need to go into building our classic teams. So let's look at the other competitions we have to enter. So we have Champions Pro, Champions Specialist, which we have entered both our teams for. I believe there's only 2 entries each. And then we're going to go into the classic we have done, which leaves us All-Star and Champions Night. Let's see. So there's 16,000 entries in this one. 15,000 in this one. I'm going to have a quick look at the prize pool. So we've got first place down to 4th place is a star, and in champions we've got first place down to 9th, which means we're going to prioritise Champions Night Classic with the rest of our teams. So to start off with, I'm going to do this so quickly and randomly. Donnarumma in goal. We're then going to go a PSG centre back. So I believe Pacho is starting. If I can find PSG at the top of my list. Where are they? They're towards the end, aren't they? PSG. So it's Marquinhos and Pacho. So that is who we shall be going with. We're going to have Pacho. We're then going to chuck the other PSG midfielder of João Neves. Then up front, we're going to go with Lamine Yamal. And then, is there another Barcelona player I think is going to score high? I quite like Lamine Yamal up front, and then we're gonna go full attack. We're gonna chuck Mbappe in this as well. Let's make the most of our good players. Captain choice. We're gonna go with João Neves for a big game. No, we're not. We're gonna go Mbappe on penalties. Yamal in a big game for Barcelona. We're gonna go for a big Real Madrid win, and we're gonna captain Mbappe. Hopefully, he gets a penalty or a big decisive. I don't know how many goalkeepers I'm actually going to have left here, so this is going to be interesting. So Raya's benched, Inaki and Pena is benched. We have another Courtois and we have an Oblak. Let's chuck Oblak in next. Then in defence, who are our best defenders going to be? Middlesat against PSG, Kim Min-jae, that is 100% one of the choices. Is there any big midfielders I've left out of here? Valverde, Foden, all great choices. Xhaka against Spartak. Llorente against Salzburg as well. There is so many good players that I have in this club, and half the time I don't even get to use them. We are going to go for, I think the choice here is going to be Valverde, and then we're going to chuck Rodrigo up front. And then as the spare player, who have we got that's got a great fixture? I know I'm going to miss some players here. Foden could have a big game. It's a really big game for City. I think we might chuck Foden in. Dortmund, Jamie Gissens also having a great game. Don't really want to go with defenders. We're going to chuck Griezmann in. Griezmann hasn't been great as of late. For that reason, we're going to chuck him in. He's duo decisive. Look at this last scoring. Horrific. That is going to be team number 2 done. We have 12 minutes left. We're going to go and build one more classic team. If we have goalkeepers, I may not even have the goalkeepers to play because a lot of them have been benched. I'm looking at this, so Carson not playing, Galashki no, Testegen no, Hurdeki no, Nubel no. I need to check that again, I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's Bredlow in goal, never heard of the geezer. Lunin no, Maya no, Gazniga's injured. Where is my Girona versus Arsenal? Gazniga is indeed injured, it is Lopez in goal. Kelleher, that's an interesting one, so we'll chuck Kelleher in, because he is playing instead of Alisson this week. So PSV, I just want to check this out. Kelleher is in goal. Is there any other Liverpool players I have that I'd like to play? None at all. So in defence, what other defenders do we have that can smash? Half these guys aren't playing. Benzema could be an interesting one. Rudiger, again, we're going to leave Rudiger for an all-star team, and we're going to pair him up with Courtois, because we have a spare Courtois in the club, which is quite nice. We're going to go for a Frimpong, potential of some high scores, and then we're going to chuck Xhaka in with him. Up front, I think we're going to go with the Dortmund boys, so we're going to go with Jamie Gittens, and then as the extra position, I have too many players to choose. We're going to go for Phil Foden. I like that team. This is a pretty random team. Captain-wise, highest potential, it's got to be Phil Foden based off of the last 5 results. Captain him, and then we're going to go into our all-star lineup. So guys, let's finish these lineups off with all-star. See how many goalkeepers we have left. We're going to chuck our low XP Courtois in, and he is going to go alongside Rudiger in defence, who is starting alongside Tchouaméni. Midfielder-wise, I don't think I have too many options left. I'm tempted to go for Marcus Llorente, great fixture. He'll be playing at right back, but he can pick up some solid scores. We're then going to chuck Alvarez in up top. Great fixture again. Hopefully Llorente can swing one in for Alvarez. Is Mamouche playing against Club Brugge? That is interesting. I have not checked that out. It's Foden, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Silva. So even though the stellar start he had against Chelsea, he will not be playing this week. Who should we go for our extra? Milstat against PSG. Do not like that lineup one bit. Odegaard against Girona. Or DePaul. Oh, I do not know what to do. This is so hard building these live. It's stressful. Especially when you're on a time. That Doué looks interesting. Got Gvardiol there. And Koundé. I don't really fancy the defensive chances of them keeping a clean sheet. For that reason, we're going to go for Odegaard. Hopefully he can get decisive from somewhere, some way. And then captain choice, this is going to be rogue. We're going to go with Marcus Llorente. He hasn't been playing much recently, but in that fixture, I just feel like he can pick up some scores from the start of the season. And then to finish off, can we build one more all-star team? I don't know if I have any keepers. Ortega, Alisson, Peretz, all out. All of these goalkeepers are out. So that is going to be the end of our teams. So guys, that is the end of our last minute lineup building. It was good fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got some solid rewards. I think we picked up more than we should have. I'll report on that next week when we update the Excel. It's been a while since I've updated it. If you guys haven't seen already, I have a giveaway over on Twitter. Obviously, by the time this video goes out, you'll not be able to enter it anymore. But if you have entered, make sure to post your scores tomorrow if you get over 350, and you have a chance of winning Solanke, which we will draw on Friday's video. I tried to pick up a last-minute goalkeeper to fill up that last All-Star team, but unfortunately, everyone else has already been on the market, sweeping them up. Some of the goalkeepers that are starting that weren't expected to, like Kovar, Van der Voort, they are all extremely expensive, and some people have made some great cash. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you on Friday, and then on the weekend for another Footian video. Thanks for watching. See ya.